Right, I think my ponytail is getting crazier from every tender-hearted puppy. This is Wonka's evaluation. We're going to discuss Wonka. Again, super sweet, playful little guy. Every single puppy had high confidence, low sight and sound sensitivity. Blow my mind. Such good qualities. Okay, so you know the spiel. Low, medium, high. Low is not bad and high is not good. It's just a spectrum. It's like a scale. So the first thing you notice is that he gets popped into the temperament testing area and he immediately starts checking things out. His tail is high. He's fazed by nothing. He's trying to see what's new, what's there. And then he catches my eye and he's kind of waiting for me to come in. And then he goes back exploring things. The next thing we're looking for is assertiveness. So when I get into the temperament evaluation area, I'm looking at how he approaches me. Does he army crawl over? Does he like dive into my lap? So I did score him a medium, but I would say overall he's probably a little bit more on the high assertive. So you see later on in the evaluation that he is kind of like jumping at my face and trying to get super close for kisses and whatnot. And I would say in like day-to-day life, especially when I'm hand feeding the group and whatnot, he's definitely on a little bit more on the assertive side. So, motivation level, I gave him a high because he was really up for trying anything. He got a little distracted at times, but then by the end, like you can see that he's doing like figure eights through my legs, following the little tug toy, and engaging with me. So I think he's really going to like his training sessions, and his like core being is going to want to be to please his person. With that also is very human focused. So I'll discuss that later on, but I feel like that went hand in hand for him. Nerve strength, resiliency. How does he handle stress? Handle it like a champ. I saw no signs of stress from him throughout. He just took to the new obstacles and new situation. Awesome. Touch tolerance. Oh, he just melted. I gave him a high. Again, the touch tolerance is not how much they enjoy it, although he clearly did. It's how tolerant they are. So the vet visits, the groomer visits, those are not always enjoyable handling. But it is nice if they can tolerate it better. But what you notice is like he just immediately kind of melts into the massage. I do a full body massage and then I even lay him on my lap and he just like stretches right out. He's just like happy as a little clam. So touch tolerance, no issues. Energy level, I gave him a medium. I will say probably in the bunch, he's maybe one of the higher energy of the group, but I still believe that he is a medium energy dog. I don't think he's a high energy dog. Just that if you're wanting to do more extra training sessions or maybe some more like agility type classes and whatnot, between his workability and his human focus and his energy, I think he would be a great fit. He would love that. That being said, if you're not doing agility classes, by all means, like he's going to be very happy to just do his daily walks and his play in the yard and daily life with his family as well. So, sound and sight sensitivity. So we already kind of talked about this, but the sound, I do that popper, the shaker, and see if he notices. And he didn't even notice. He like immediately starts pouncing on it and chasing it around. And then for the sight sensitivity, I pop up the umbrella and see if he notices. And he's the only puppy that actually like noticed, but he was not stressed whatsoever. He was like, whoa, what's that? And then he comes running over to it to check it out, which is a great sign. So when we're looking at like the sensitivity wise, I don't care if he notices. What I'm looking for is, was he stressed and did he recover? Yes to all of that. He was not stressed and he was like, cool, and then recovered right away. Prey drive. I gave him a medium because he did like chase the little tug toys and whatnot, but he wasn't so intense that when I tossed the ball, he was kind of like, oh, okay, whatever. He wasn't obsessing over the toys, so I don't think that it will be an unmanageable trait. I think it'll be keep it fun. He'll be distractible with toys, which is kind of nice. So human focus, again, like I said, with the workability and the touch tolerance, human focus, he kept checking in with me. And then like in the middle of our play session, I sit down and he's like, oh, good, we're snuggling again. And he immediately calmed down, crawled into my lap. And I thought that we were like, okay, we're done. I guess we're not playing anymore. He just melted right in for a mid-session cuddle. And he was watching me in my eyes, so his eye contact is lovely. So I do think that he's really going to enjoy being with his people. So the human focus is kind of like, it's like introvert versus the extrovert. We can't make them want to be with people. We can teach them to be around people, but they won't necessarily love and enjoy that. Whereas I do think that he's really going to enjoy being around his people. Tenderhearted. I give him a highly because he noticed when I was like rolling on the floor and pretending to cry and have my tantrum, he was just like sitting on my head. He's like, okay, I got you. I got you. Are you okay? And he didn't leave my side. So these are the puppies that, you know, somebody says that they were sick in bed for a week. This is the puppy that's going to stay by their side and nurse you to health. That being said, we want to make sure that it is a household that's not having a lot of big emotions, so that the puppy can handle the emotions in the home as well. Otherwise, they're going to want to take those emotions upon themselves. Okay, dog friendliness. So I did give him assertive because he was the only dog that like barreled my stuffy dog over. He was like ready to rumble. Overall, I think he's a super playful, cuddly little dude. He is going to be really well-rounded. This whole batch was just awesome. I couldn't believe actually how similar so many of them are, and with just like their individual little traits and unique quirks. I love it. So if you have any questions on Wonka, let me know.